I'm here on the LG stand with Audai Altaie, and LG is a brand that every teenager I've ever taught knows very well from their cell phone. But some people might be pleasantly surprised by the education products that you've got. And tell us, what's the vision for education with LG with some of the things that you've been showing at GESS 2016?
Okay, first I just want to say this is our second year in GESS, and we focusing on not only hardware, but we're also focusing on hardware, software, and contents, because these elements are very important, all in the same time. You cannot, get rid of one without the other. And as LG, we want to focus. This vertical is very important for us. Education in general is very important for us, for past few years and in the coming years. We are very much focusing on it from hardware perspective. We have our own full lineup, and one of the examples right behind me is the 84-inch ultra high definition screen, 10 touch, very robust, which is very much needed in.
So for some of the folk watching this, they may be hearing some language they would associate with a handheld device, and what you're saying is that some of the 10 touch, being able to use all your fingers, all your digits, that's something you're bringing to.
I will bring like 10 people, everybody with one finger, and they will use it everywhere. So 10 fingers, you can use it yourself like this. But I can put 10 people, all of them with one finger. They all can write something at the same time simultaneously.
The screen hardware is maybe something people really do know you for, but the software is certainly something that feels relatively new. What kinds of needs have you seen that sparked this desire to develop great software?
Okay, the thing is, when you have an interactive board and you have students, those students have devices. Yep. We do not emphasize on any device operating system per se, like iOS, Windows, or Android. Yep. We don't want it. We believe in BYOD, bring your own device. When you come, because we don't force people. Some students are happy with the way they use their tablets, so they do not want to use any other tablets. And usually the iOS person will never use Android, the Android person will never use iOS, and vice versa. The thing is, our interactive board supports all platforms, but in the end of the day, you need to control those, because we want the students to focus on education, not go and YouTube while they're in the class, or they send messages to each other. So the teacher has a full control, which with the class management solution or system. But the thing is, we do not force the customer to buy our solution, but we give him an option. Whether it's our solution or another option, we leave it to the customer, whatever is his preference.
And obviously we're in Dubai, we're in this amazing region. What is it about this particular region that makes the selection of products and the choice that you're talking about so important?
You know what, with the initiative of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, especially with the Smart Learning program, he set the standard as high. So he wants the best of the best. And this is where we fit in. We have the best of the best products and solutions, and even content. So even we can support the content. We are already partners with the Minister of Education in Korea, which is it's called the highest and top in the worldwide. So we can learn from other regions where are on top, and we can implement it here, and we can implement it actually all the Middle East and Africa. And this makes us, across cultures, there's no barriers. We learn from each other. And you know what? We bring the best of the best to here. And I believe that in UAE, the education elevated from the last 3 years to the max. It is one of the best in the Arab world. Actually, if not the best in the Arab world.
You've been saying how you have been learning as a company from your experiences here. At GESS 2016, what's the greatest need that you've maybe picked up on? What's the greatest kind of thing that you've learned from the teachers you've been meeting here on your stand?
The thing is, look, technology we have. So solutions to manage this technology we have. And we're improving. We're not stopping on the one thing. We just keep improving and have better innovation. Contents we have. Now the idea is, do we leave it to the people? They might not be utilizing it the proper way. So from LG perspective, we want to emphasize on the flipped learning, which is basically, right now, as of now, I talked to a lot of teachers in the last 2 days. Yep. Mostly they know about the flipped learning, but really, are they utilizing it fully? Not really, because what they're doing is they're giving the students a table. Okay, next week from Sunday to Thursday, you're gonna learn this, 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 read this page, read that page, memorize this, do this homework, and that's it. A piece of paper, to me and to LG, is not enough. We have to make the student utilize his brain beyond just reading. Reading is good, but we want to emphasize more on giving him the tools. Like, I give you an example. If we have photosynthesis, as an example, photosynthesis, I will give the student, instead of I give him also so many readings, yes, he has to read, but to link the photosynthesis, I want to give him a video, show the photosynthesis steps one by one. He will take it and memorize it.
So really what you're providing here is a way for teachers to curate, like a museum curator, curate the materials that are going to open up learning for students.
And this learning, when the teacher nowadays is they're giving the information one way. So imagine, like this way, we gave the information, okay? But before we give the information, why don't we let the student practice, learn about the project or the subject? Then when he comes to school, he's ready, but he's not ready just to listen from the teacher in one way. No, he can ask his own question because he knows the material. It will be, this is when we talk about interactive teaching, interactive studying.
For this teacher, what's interesting is that a company that many might perceive as being a screens company, because that's what we have at home and that's what we use for entertainment and for accessing information, is actually a platform company and providing a way for teachers to create new types of learning for their students.
Well, thank you for saying that. That's what we are trying to do. Yeah. We're not trying only to shove our hardware to customers, but we want to help them to utilize it in a proper way. Consult with them. We want to consult with them. We want to show them the proper way. And because if they succeed, this is a success for us too. It's not a one-way success. I'm just selling it and I sit down and I go, where's the next customer? No, it's not like this. I want my customer to be also my marketing tool. He will go to everywhere and say, LG was with us from A to Z. They taught us a thing. They did not leave us. They were supportive in every way, from hardware, software, after-sales service, everything.
Well, listen, thank you very much. You can find the LG stand right here in the centre of the exhibition hall and take some time to learn not only about the amazing new physical technologies, but some of those software platforms as well.